Hello, happy Friday today. I'm glad that you're able to watch this with me. Today, I'm going to share with you just a little bit about Memorial Day and Memorial Day weekend. And I know that this weekend is Memorial Day weekend and Monday is Memorial Day. And most of us know that Memorial Day is designed to honor the veterans who have given their life in battle. And I get that, I understand that, and we want to certainly always honor the veterans who gave their life in battle. We know it's not Veterans Day where we honor all veterans or veterans who died and so forth. But today, for me, Memorial Day is also special because this past year, I lost two very special veterans in my life. They didn't die in battle, but both these veterans gave a good portion of their life and a good portion of their body to the military and the United States Army. And I want to share with you two men who are heroes of my life. The first one is my Uncle Kenny. My Uncle Kenny died a little over a month and a half after my dad died. And my Uncle Kenny was my dad's baby brother. My Uncle Kenny, he went into the U.S. Army in 1967. He served in Vietnam from March 1969 to December 1970, and then went back in July of 1972 to March of 1973. He served in Germany, he served in Pakistan, he served in Iraq, he served in Kuwait, and he served in Saudi Arabia. My Uncle Kenny began in the military and in the infantry and as a buck private. He went in as nobody, and when he retired a full colonel in 1999. So I think that's pretty awesome. He went in after his infantry time and became a second lieutenant when he went to flight school and graduated flight school in February of 1969. And he flew 10 different helicopters. Again, my Uncle Kenny retired April 30 of 1999. And even though he did not die in the military, he gave his life for the military. My Uncle Kenny is a hero because he did these distinguished things when he was in the military and so many more. He won the Silver Star for Valor, which is a pretty awesome award for somebody to win. He won 4 Distinguished Flying Crosses for Valor. He won the Air Medal with the 61st Award. He was a Master Army Aviator. He was a parachutist. And he had a Ranger tab. And he was a bona fide war hero right here from Mississippi County. And Uncle Kenny was very special to me, and he always will have a special place in my heart. He was always good to me and good to my kids, but he was good to this great country. And even though he has passed away, we still love my Uncle Kenneth Pankey and his family. Another person who's a hero to me and went in the Army was my dad. And my dad passed away November 12th, 2019, the day after Veterans Day. That's when my dad passed away. So we didn't get to honor him on Veterans Day because he was in the hospital and he was suffering from dementia and Alzheimer's. My dad went in the military in, I believe, 1959 and came out after they built the Berlin Wall. And I got a few pictures. This is my dad. My dad's Danny Pankey. And I don't know, Mike, if you can get this picture right here. I don't know if it's showing it, but this is my dad in Germany while they're building the Berlin Wall. This is another picture of my dad. My dad, while he is traveling through Germany, he's not in his soldier uniform or anything like that, but he was traveling. And then this is my dad while he is going through maneuvers. And, my dad was an Army guy. I found some neat things that my dad had. My dad had something that maybe some people still have. He kept what is called a war ration book that was given to him because it was wartime that when he was in the Army. And so it's a unique thing, and here's still some of his rations that he had left, so he did not spend all his rations. He saved some of these things. But I say that to say this. Again, my dad didn't die in battle. My dad was injured when he was in the military, and he suffered severe hearing loss for the rest of his life, and he gave that up for his country, something that did not debilitate him. He still became a successful car salesman and a successful businessman, but he always honored his country. And again, even though he didn't die in battle for his country, my dad gave a lot for his country. And so for me, I'm going to take the time and memorialize my dad, memorialize my uncle, who were heroes. Even though they didn't die in battle, they were heroes. And again, we celebrate all the heroes who died in battle, but we also celebrate those who did not. But as a pastor, I also think of Memorial Day as heroes who died in the faith for Christ. In our church, we have, every year that I've pastored, we've suffered the loss of some faithful saints, some faithful Christians, who they died. And yes, their lives were battles, and they're battles for the Lord. And on this weekend, I want to memorialize those people who gave their life for Christ, for the cause of Christ. And they may not have been martyrs, and they may not have died in so-called Christian battle, but they served the Lord to the end. And we honor them on this Memorial Day. Thank you, and God bless you.